You know what? It looks like The Walking Dead in here. You all look like you skipped your coffee. You look tired. And you know what? It's probably because you are tired. NPR, December 24th, 2015, says that the average adult human needs to sleep 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Get 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. But here in the United States, adults only average about 5 to 6 hours per night. Most of us are sleep deprived. So today, I want to talk to you about sleep and convince you that you need to sleep more. My fascination with the study of sleep started a year ago when I heard a podcast from a sleep expert at Stanford University named Matthew Walker. Some of the things that he said in this podcast absolutely blew my mind. And ever since then, I was intrigued. I had to learn more about sleep, the effects that it has, the effects that sleep deprivation had. And so I've been sharing this knowledge with everyone that I can ever since. I even used my high school senior capstone project to teach everyone about sleep. And so I'm here to share that with you. So, sleep is important, and you should sleep more. You should sleep more because of the effects that sleep deprivation has on your health, your mental and physical health. So, let's get into it. And how can you sleep better? So, whether you personally realize it, a lack of sleep is horrible for the brain. And some of you may know this and can feel it. Healthline on May 15th, 2020 tells us that when we're sleep deprived, we have trouble making new memories. When only sleeping an average of 4 to 5 hours a night, you have a 40% reduction in the capacity to form new memories. And this makes it hard to learn. If you can't make new memories, you can't learn. And this is because while you're sleeping, your brain is working overtime to process all of your brain's thoughts and things that you absorb throughout the day. While you're sleeping, your brain takes memories from the short-term storage, like the hippocampus, into other areas of the brain for long-term storage. So this is why it is crucial to sleep a sufficient amount each night so that your brain capacity can expand. And this is not the only link that sleep deprivation has to memory. NowNews.com on December 18th, 2020 explains that the protein buildup that occurs in your brain while you're sleep deprived is the same protein buildup that is associated with the acceleration of Alzheimer's disease. And so keeping this protein out of your brain is healthier for your long-time health and developing these memory diseases. But wait, there's more. Harvard EDU on March 18th, 2019 has found a strong link, 90%, between sleep deprivation and mental health problems such as depression and anxiety. So protect your brain, your most valuable asset, and sleep more. Now, your brain isn't the only valuable asset that you have. Your body and your physical health is a valuable asset too, and lack of sleep affects it as well. The European Heart Journal in May 2019 explains that a lack of sleep has an effect on your heart. A lack of sleep is a promoting cause in developing heart disease. And a good evidence and clear way that we can see this is by a worldwide experiment done twice a year, every year. And it's called daylight savings time. In the spring, when 1 hour of sleep is lost worldwide, the following day there is a 24% increase in heart attacks. And in the fall, when an hour of sleep is gained, there is a 21% decrease in heart attacks. So 1 hour of sleep and a lack of 1 hour of sleep can affect your heart health. Prevention on December 1st, 2020 also explains to us the link between your immune system and a lack of sleep. your immune system suffers drastically when you're not sleeping enough. 4 hours, and only an average of 4 hours of sleep per night, allows your body to have a reduction in natural killer cells, a part of your immune system, by 70%. 70% less natural killer cells activity when you're sleep deprived. And so, what is a natural killer cell? Well, a natural killer cell is a part of your immune system that goes out and fights viruses, fights genes in your body that are trying to grow cancerously and tumorously, and regulate that so that you don't develop these health issues or get a cold or the flu or things like this. And so sleep can actually prevent cancer. More sleep. And this has now been classified by the World Health Organization. If you are a nighttime shift worker, nighttime shift work is considered a carcinogen. So get enough sleep if you don't want to get cancer. And so, to all of you that are sleep deprived and frustrated right now, and have found yourself in the past struggling to get more sleep, and you say that sleeping properly is impossible, I'm here to tell you that you're wrong. Sleeping properly is not impossible. It's quite simple if you follow a few tips. So, sleepfoundation.org on July 30th, 2020 talks about an important aspect of sleeping well, and that's your sleep environment. In order to sleep well, you need to be comfortable in your sleep environment. Whatever makes you comfortable, a good bed, pillows, things like this. And this sleep environment for the human body, it's best at 65 degrees. And a very important thing with this sleep environment is that your brain associates this area with sleep. So if you are in bed and you can't fall asleep, you need to leave the room, go somewhere else until you start feeling tired again, and then go back to your bedroom. You want your bedroom to be a place of sleep. You do not want your brain to associate your bedroom with an area of being awake. And that is something that you can work on through your daily habits and time spent in your bedroom. Healthline on February 28th, 2020 also tells us about things that we need to do to sleep better. And some of the things are things that we need to avoid, and there's a long list. You need to avoid caffeine after about noon during the day, and overall, even in the morning too. Too much caffeine isn't good. You need to avoid alcohol late at night. You need to skip your midnight snack. Eating late at night, your body's not supposed to be digesting while it's sleeping. That's not the job of sleep. And for 1 to 2 hours before you go to sleep, you need to get away from your phone and get away from the computer. That blue light is poison to your sleep. And both of these sources talk about one thing that is more important than anything else I've mentioned, and it's a sleep routine. If you wake up and go to bed at the same time every single day, you will help your body get a rhythm like humans are supposed to. We're supposed to have circadian rhythms. And so setting an alarm and going to sleep, and if you follow it and stick to it, your brain won't even need the alarms anymore. So make sure to follow that sleep routine, because you will start to dedicate that time in your brain to sleep, and you will sleep deeper as well during that time. So the old saying, you can sleep when you're dead, well, if you don't sleep enough, you will be dead. So I hope that I didn't scare you, or maybe I hope that I did. Sleep is an extremely important tool, and the lack of it and the effects that has on our mental and physical health stretches into all aspects of our lives. And so, please, follow the tips that I gave you today, and do me a favor, don't become the walking dead. Sleep more.